Hi, this is Mason from Ubec. We're here to show you that the battery sent to us to repair the Zune 120GB MP3 player is actually not working. So what I'm showing you here is the original Zune battery, which I'm going to go ahead and show you how the LEDs are connected before I do the demo of the bad battery and how we tested it. So in a nutshell, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and desolder this, and we're going to go ahead and randomly select the batch of batteries that you see in this box. We're going to go ahead and just grab one of these. These are the ones that were sent to us, and we're going to try to first make sure this MP3 works. We're going to go ahead and show you by installing a known good battery, which we got from another vendor from a batch we done about a year and a half ago. These batteries were sent to us by Ford Wholesale when we did the first batch. I don't know if you can see the serial number there and the manufacturer. I think it's KT or somebody. And we're going to go ahead and install this first because we know it works, and we're going to power this on and see if it actually powers on. And then after we are ensured that this MP3 player does power on, we're going to go ahead and install the battery that we just got, which we know does not work. And this video is to show evidence that this is the battery sent to us recently and it's not going to work. So we're going to go ahead and desolder this, turn on our soldering iron. I'm going to show you the LEDs, how it was originally installed. First thing we got to do is take out the hard drive, and we're going to show you all the LED points, the lead wires, how that's connected. Show you, let me see. But before we do, we got to go ahead and put on our electrostatic wristband. And we will show you what the LED looks like. I'll go ahead and zoom in after I take these things apart. Hopefully this is a working MP3 player, so we know, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you how the leads are actually connected without damaging this ribbon. Hopefully you can see it's going to be red top right, black top left, white bottom left, and blue lead bottom right. So I'm going to go ahead and tin my soldering iron and remove the original Zune battery. to go ahead and install the known good battery just to ensure that it works. The sequence is going to be, we did the white neutral first, and then we did the blue. I believe that's a temp sensor, and now we're doing the negative and positive. So we got this new battery installed. The process is you got to keep it plugged in for a while, and then you'll see it start up even after the new battery is installed. We're just going to temporarily put this on so that you can put the back cover on, sort of make sure we're not creating any type of static. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in. And we're going to wait. As you can see, the charging starts. And we're going to go ahead and time it, see how long it takes, so that when we put in the new battery, we compare apples to apples on how long it actually takes to start. Oh, this one started up pretty fast. This one started up probably about, like, what, 10 seconds once we installed the battery. So once we're gonna let it start it, this is what we want to see when we actually install the new battery. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and unplug this. It still works with it unplugged, so the battery is good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off now. Turn it off. Yeah, this is another issue, but these are the issues that we know we're gonna fix later. But right now, we just want to make sure the battery power is on. So these other issues that we see isn't going to be. This actually is not an issue. It's telling me to connect it to the Zune so that it can update the firmware. But we don't really care about that because we're just testing the battery at this point. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and remove the battery and install the one that we suspect is bad. Remember, once we installed the battery, it should only take 10 seconds from the time that we plug it in. That time does vary, so we'll leave it in for an extended period. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and desolder the known working battery and then put in the Okay, so this is the known working battery that we randomly selected from the box of batteries that you see here. I'm so confident, in fact, let me go ahead and pick another battery randomly. Boom, let's just pull this one out. And then because I'm only going to do this one time. We've already done it 10-15 times and it's all the same results. So for the sake of this video, we're just going to go ahead and show you one time. Same connection. Same sequence as well. White first, then blue, then black, then red. I'm trying to keep everything consistent for this video, so there's no doubt or question as to our process. So this is the battery that we suspect, this is the batch of batteries that we suspect is bad. So we're going to stick it back in. And the test here is that it shouldn't power on at all. Now size wise, just so you can compare, the known good working battery is actually a little bit more closer to the original Zune battery. So this is the good one we just pulled out, and as you can see, size wise it's pretty close. But if you look at the new batch of batteries that we got, although it looks close, width wise it's not. So that's why another concern we have is that it moves in a portable media player. Battery shouldn't be moving, although there is some tape that can hold it down. It'd be better if it's actually a little bit wider. But let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to go ahead and hold that. Plug it in. It should take about 10 seconds. As you can see, we don't even see a charging cable. We don't even see the thing charging. It's very faint. You can't capture it on camera, but it's a very faint. So we're going to go ahead and leave it on for a while. Let's see, start the timer. The good one we put in was about 10 seconds. After a plug-in, it starts up right away. This one, we're not seeing anything. In fact, when we first started this process, we waited over an hour, thinking, you know, it needed a quick jolt for it to start, but nonetheless, it didn't start. Now, if you're questioning if the battery we just put in had any power, we went ahead and took an ohm reader, a voltmeter, and we measured it. And I'm going to do that demo right now so you can see it. So I'm going to stop this because it's gone 4 times, 5 times past the time it took for the good battery to start. So we're going to go ahead and take this out and then put a voltmeter to it. And the issue here is that it has power. What I'm concerned about is the PCM chip that's on the battery. We've had a batch like this before, and it did turn out to be the PCM chip. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the power real quick before I desolder this. I'm going to go ahead and put a voltmeter to this. I don't know if you can see the numbers, but I do want to show you that the battery you sent does have power. So do you see it's at 3.88, which is a little more than we need for this. I think these batteries are rated at 3.7, 3.5, 3.7. So as you can see, the batteries you sent us do have power, but for some reason, whether it be the PCM chip or whatnot, but it does not power on the Zunes. Whereas these batteries that we got work perfectly fine. So hopefully that shows you our process. So we've done like 15, 20 of these and nothing. We got all the same results. I just want to let you know that this test, to be honest with you, as a customer of your batteries, we are not in the business of trying to prove. Prove that your product is subpar, but we're in the business of time. So we're not here to waste our time, to waste your time. So hopefully the next time we tell you that we have problems with your batteries, that these videos won't be necessary. Anyways, thanks for your time, and I hope this demo shows you what the issue was and what our process is to testing your batteries.